Seattle Children's Hospital is turning to video games to help treat patients. Staff there say it provides accessible entertainment for patients and a healthy distraction during the worst of their treatments.
Fox 13's Nikki Torres met a young patient who says Mario Kart helped her through cancer.
In life, we are often racing towards the finish line, but what that course looks like for each person varies. For this exuberant and wildly competitive young girl in Black Diamond, that path changed course when she was diagnosed with cancer at just 9 years old. This is Aria.
This is my favorite game because it's the one that I played in the hospital with my nurses.
There's a lot of lows to get through. You know, there's a lot of scary times, but you just have to get through. We were getting through day to day.
Like a lap around Mario Kart Stadium, this journey came with its own set of obstacles Aria McDonald had to push through.
It was just depressing because there's nothing to do. You just sit there getting chemo or medications. You don't feel good, and it's just sad.
I was shocked. Shock was the first thing that came in. When you never want to hear that or never even imagine that you are going to hear that your child has cancer.
For the last 3 years of her young life, Aria has been battling high-risk neuroblastoma.
It starts as a tumor above the pituitary gland and it spreads. So with Aria, it had spread all over. It also causes fractures within some of your bones. It causes a lot of pain.
At one point, Aria's cancer treatment plan became so intense. She had a 3-month stay at Seattle Children's Hospital.
We were able to, get that tumor out, and the chemo started repairing her bones and getting the tumors out of the fractures. And it just really started shrinking all of that. When she had her tandem bone marrow transplant, that was, very intense, but it got all of that cancer out of the bone marrow.
Between surgeries and high-potency medications, life in the hospital was taking a toll on Aria emotionally and mentally.
The hardest part was not being able to interact as much as I used to.
Oftentimes, yes, you do lose hope, and you are kind of at a point where you can't go on another second, but you just remember that there's so many people cheering for her and supporting our family.
In her final lap for the Cup, the Seattle Children's team introduced Aria to competitive video games in hopes of lifting her spirits.
The winner! Aria!
There was nothing really to do, so we just started gaming and setting up tournaments.
Aria would play with her nurses, her care team, and just about anyone who was prepared to take on her signature character of choice, Blue Shy Guy.
It just changed everything, and even when she was getting these, intensive therapies, she's still playing.
Instead of walking laps around the hospital wing, Aria was burning rubber underwater and in the sky.
It was just so exciting to see her, jump around the bed and be excited to play Just Dance and to absolutely shellac people against the wall in Mario Kart.
At Seattle Children's, the hospital has a dedicated department for therapeutic video games and technology for patient care.
We have close to $1 million in video game technology, easily. We have 100 consoles, I would say, live on the floors between outpatient, standalone, never moves, and the consoles deployed to the units.
So that even on their worst days, patients have something to look forward to.
These are huge cinematic, award-winning, where the script is winning writing awards, really big, giant stories that you can sink your teeth into and go on this journey with this character.
Before they knew it, Aria was pulling into first place, ready to cross her finish line to recovery.
Okay.
In February, she rang the bell, signifying the completion of her cancer treatment. It's Aria's own version of a checkered flag at the end.
It was really awesome because it was done with chemo, done with all of that treatment.
Her whole care team was there, and it's a feeling that she did it. She went through a lot, and just thinking about everything that she had to go through to get there made it pretty special.
I don't understand how I'm in 7th. Oh, this is not going well.
Aria's race doesn't end here. She's just getting started.
Yay.
You're done already?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a minute.
As of February, Aria is cancer-free. She still goes to Seattle Children's Hospital for a checkup every 3 months, but as you can tell, she is still a fierce competitor on the Mario Kart track, even taking part in online tournaments. Now, Seattle Children's told me that they have more than $1 million worth of video game equipment at the hospital. That is thanks to partnerships they have with different organizations like Starlight Foundation and even Nintendo. They have consoles and games for all ages. That is to suit any child's interests. In studio, I'm Nikki Torres, Fox 13 News.